is a need. Each of us has it. To show, to prove, to conquer. And it doesn't matter what the topic of the debate is, whether there is a debate to begin with, if it's frivolous or not, and the list goes on and on. There is a coffee shop under my house. Every morning, more or less the same people come, ordering more or less the same cup of coffee. I was standing in line yesterday, and I heard the barista tell the guy in front of me that the coffee shop had to be temporarily closed because an alarm had been activated in anticipation of a possible ballistic missile strike from Iran. I live in Israel, so this happens to us every now and then. The customer replied angrily, "But you're almost done making my coffee. It'll take less than a minute." The barista, trying to exude a sense of edification, said, "I'm closing. Come back in a few minutes after we receive a message that it's okay to leave the protected space." When it was over, the customer promptly asked for a new coffee, and the barista made it with a slight whimper, clearly showing his irritation. A need was fulfilled, and the rivalry ended there. Here's part 18 of our series. Kasan Sweat. Kasan was asked to officiate at the funeral of a provincial lord. He had never met lords and nobles before, so he was nervous. When the ceremony started, Kasan sweat. Afterwards, when he had returned, he gathered his pupils together. Kasan confessed that he was not yet qualified to be a teacher, for he lacked the sameness of bearing in the world of fame that he possessed in the secluded temple. Then Kasan resigned and became a pupil of another master. 8 years later, he returned to his former pupils, enlightened. The subjugation of a ghost. A young wife fell sick and was about to die. "I love you so much," she told her husband. "I do not want to leave you. Do not go from me to any other woman. If you do, I will return as a ghost and cause you endless trouble." Soon the wife passed away. The husband respected her last wish for the first 3 months, but then he met another woman and fell in love with her. They became engaged to be married. Immediately after the engagement, a ghost appeared every night to the man, blaming him for not keeping his promise. The ghost was clever too. She told him exactly what has transpired between himself and his new sweetheart. Whenever he gave his fiancée a present, the ghost would describe it in detail. She would even repeat conversations, and it so annoyed the man that he could not sleep. Someone advised him to take his problem to a Zen master who lived close to the village. At length, in despair, the poor man went to him for help. "Your former wife became a ghost and knows everything you do," commented the master. "Whatever you do or say, whatever you give you beloved, she knows. She must be a very wise ghost. Really, you should admire such a ghost. The next time she appears, bargain with her. Tell her that she knows so much you can hide nothing from her, and that if she will answer you one question, you promise to break your engagement and remain single." "What is the question I must ask her?" inquired the man. The master replied, "Take a large handful of soybeans and ask her exactly how many beans you hold in your hand. If she cannot tell you, you will know she is only a figment of your imagination and will trouble you no longer." The next night, when the ghost appeared, the man flattered her and told her that she knew everything. "Indeed," replied the ghost, "and I know you went to see that Zen master today." "And since you know so much," demanded the man, "tell me how many beans I hold in this hand." There was no longer any ghost to answer the question. Children of His Majesty. Yamaoka Teshu was a tutor of the emperor. He was also a master of fencing and a profound student of Zen. His home was the abode of vagabonds. He has but one suit of clothes, for they kept him always poor. The emperor, observing how worn his garments were, gave Yamaoka some money to buy new ones. The next time Yamaoka appeared, he wore the same old outfit. "What became of the new clothes, Yamaoka?" asked the emperor. "I provided clothes for the children of your majesty," explained Yamaoka. "What are you doing? What are you saying?" In modern times, a great deal of nonsense is talked about masters and disciples, and about the inheritance of a master's teaching by favorite pupils, entitling them to pass the truth on to their adherents. Of course, Zen should be imparted in this way, from heart to heart, and in the past it was really accomplished. Silence and humility reigned, rather than profession and assertion. The one who received such a teaching kept the matter hidden even after 20 years. Not until another discovered, through his own need, that a real master was at hand, was it learned that the teaching had been imparted. And even then, the occasion arose quite naturally, and the teaching made its way in its own right. Under no circumstance did the teacher even claim, "I am the successor of so-and-so." Such a claim would prove quite the contrary. The Zen master Munan had only one successor. His name was Shōjū. After Shōjū had completed his study of Zen, Munan called him into his room. "I am getting old," he said. "And as far as I know, Shōjū, you are the only one who will carry on this teaching. Here is a book. It has been passed down from master to master for 7 generations. I have also added many points according to my understanding. The book is very valuable, and I am giving it to you to represent your successorship. If the book is such an important thing, you had better keep it," Shōjū replied. "I received your Zen without writing, and am satisfied with it as it is." "I know that," said Munan. "Even so, this work has been carried from master to master for 7 generations, so you may keep it as a symbol of having received the teaching. Here." They happened to be talking before a brazier. The instant Shōjū felt the book in his hands, he thrust it into the flaming coals. He had no lust for possessions. Munan, who had never been angry before, yelled, "What are you doing?" Shōjū shouted back, "What are you saying?" One Note of Zen. After Kakua visited the emperor, he disappeared, and no one knew what became of him. He was the first Japanese to study Zen in China, but since he showed nothing of it, save one note, he is not remembered for having brought Zen into his country. Kakua visited China and accepted the true teaching. He did not travel while he was there. Meditating constantly, he lived in a remote part of a mountain. Whenever people found him and asked him to preach, he would say a few words, and then move to another part of the mountain, where he could be found less easily. The emperor heard about Kakua when he returned to Japan, and asked him to preach Zen for his edification and that of his subjects. Kakua stood before the emperor in silence. He produced a flute from the folds of his robe and blew one short note. Bowing politely, he disappeared. That's it for today in our series. If you felt a positive shift, hit like and subscribe for more cinematic Zen tales.